Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com.
Are there any chiropractors?
I'm Fred. This is Kevin. We are Group 4610, one of the nation's leading real estate teams, and you're watching Short Sale Power Hour in our Mindset Monday edition.
Are there any chiropractors that watch our show? Comment below if you're a chiropractor.
So today, I thought that I would address. Absolutely, I thought that I would address. Did you see? I would address, not we, because you're actually like off in La La Land. No, I mean, let's get serious for a minute. I want to ask a question, and you're welcome to respond below in the comments. We love comments. Or you're welcome to not participate and stay where you're at in life. Yep, I took a shot. You know, I know. The question I want to ask is, like, how quickly do you make tough decisions? What I mean by that is, how quickly do you respond to the things that need to be taken care of? There are big things that come up in business and life, and are you one of the people that chooses to face them up, look at them, analyze the data and the facts quickly and make quick decisions, or are you one of the people that likes to kind of just throw a towel over it, hope it goes away, run from it, avoid it,
conflict,
hide it, etc.? Because I think this is one of actually the great strengths that you and I have as a team in business is that we have learned over the last couple of years. I'm not going to say we've been doing it for 4 years.
Oh gosh, no.
But we've learned over the last year or two that when stuff needs to be addressed and handled, and you just have that feeling inside you that something's not right and you're not happy with the results you're getting, whether it's in a product or whether it's in a vendor or whether it's in an area of your business, that you have to take action. Yeah. And it's not always fun and it's not always comfortable.
Well, in fact, sometimes it just flat out sucks.
That's a good way to say it.
That's a true, honest thing. Sometimes
it sucks whether you avoid it or whether you just face it up. And what we've found is that when we avoid it, it hangs around and it stirs ultimately, and it festers and it grows and gets worse, like mold. And if you address it straight up while it's not fun in the moment, you take care of it and you move on.
Yeah, part of the other thing though, and that we've learned, I would say it's something that we've developed in ourselves and in our businesses. We've gotten more and more clear every year on the direction of our company and our goals and what it is that we need to accomplish.
Very well said.
And so it's made it easier for us to do some tougher things that in the past we struggled to do. I mean, I can very clearly remember a couple decisions in 2008 and 2009, even as recently as 2010, that you and I knew what we had to do as far as like certain decisions we need to make in our business, about systems and people and processes and who we're in business with and who we're not in business with, and we struggled to pull the trigger on the things that were uncomfortable because we were comfortable. And but as you and I have gotten more and more clear on where we're going, it's been less of a struggle. It doesn't mean that some decisions don't suck, because they do. Personally, they suck internally and they don't feel good. But what we've learned is that we're so clear on where we're going that certain things have to get done. We have to do things a certain way. And I'll think back to, you can make fun of me because I like to quote him a lot, but something that Tim Ferriss said in the 4-Hour Work Week was...
I'll make fun of you, but not because
he said flat out, most people, what he's seen in his experience, and maybe it was a quote, but I think it's his original thought, was people's success can usually be tied to the number of uncomfortable conversations they're willing to have.
He did.
So think about that. People's success in business and in life can usually be tied to the number of uncomfortable conversations that they're willing to have. And I remember when I read that, I was like, holy crap.
And that goes to lead generation, that goes to recruiting and selecting talent, that goes to getting out of business with people that you don't want to be in business. I mean, that goes to everything. And I mean, I took a shot earlier. I said if you're happy where you are, don't comment, and if you're not, then give us some feedback. But here's really the hope in this message. I mean, we like to push on you and push your buttons, because sometimes I don't think there's enough people in life that are pushing on us. I'm not saying you want somebody always pushing on you, but I think a lot of people
in an office
live way too comfortably that they're not willing to be pushed on.
I totally agree.
And so the hope in this situation, and I want to just summarize what Kevin said, is that if you're one of those people that avoids it, that goes to comfort or avoidance when tough things come up and need to be addressed, then we're going to challenge that you're not connected enough to your mission, to your vision, and ultimately to your goals and where you're going. Because when you're really clear on who you are, why you do, what you want to accomplish, what you want people, the impression you want people to have when they're done doing business with you, how you want your business to be looked at in 10 years when people look back on your life and on what you did, when you're really clear on that and where you're going, then you'll be a lot more comfortable to make those uncomfortable decisions. Yes. It's not to say they don't still suck, okay? But when you're more connected to your vision and where you're going than you are to comfort and the uncomfortableness of I don't want to tell somebody this isn't working, or the uncomfortableness of going, you know what, we just spent $15,000 on an advertising campaign that didn't work. We're fools. We need to cut it and run. You know, I mean, these are real conversations and decisions we've had to make. And so when you get really clear on where you're going and what you're doing, you're able to have those. So the question today really is like, are you clear on where you're going? And then the next question becomes, if you are you willing to make the tough decisions and make them quickly to get where you're going? Does that make sense? And I think one more last rant. A lot of people think this is an insensitive conversation. Some people will say, well, you don't care about people. No, in fact, I'm so tied to my mission and what my business and life are going to create and what it's going to do for people that I'm not willing to allow just average to exist in my business.
The exact opposite is true.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
I'm not saying we're perfect. I'm not saying we don't have average in some areas, but the point is we're constantly growing and changing to get rid of average, because average doesn't produce extraordinary results, influence people, and impact lives, and that's our mission statement.
I've got an average deadlift right now, and I'm really working on increasing that. I can tell you that.
And on that note, it's time to wrap it up. Ready to wrap it up?
True story.
Do you want to tease them for a minute?
On?
Quick tease. We have scheduled some more Short Sale Gone Wild dates coming real soon on the calendar, probably in the months of March and April, so coming soon. If you're interested in bringing this out to your area, let us know. We're going to be on the East Coast, and we got some West Coast stuff. And central part of the U.S., I know you're doing short sales out there, so if you want us to come, let us know. Ready to wrap it up?
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Short Sale Power Hour! Short Sale Power Hour! Crush it!
Work on